What's happening YouTube? It's White Wallet on radio. So go ahead and smash that subscribe, share the video, like the video. Shout out to my members. And let's get into it. Crisis actors. Lately here on the channel, a lot of crazy things have been happening. Just got done with a little internet war, some exposing of heels, dog poop on the ground, cankles, Molly. I try to bring some humor into this. I try to make it a little bit lighter of a subject. At the end of the day, though, without trying to be funny and keeping it factual, simple, and honest, I gotta give my opinion. YouTube is just an opinion, and I want to talk to grieving parents out there for a minute. I've been on YouTube for some time. I kind of changed my direction a little bit. The online community, the internet in general, it can be very negative. However, it can be very positive. I don't have time to make a list of negative and positive and good and bad, but it really can be positive. Since being online, I've changed my whole direction. I kind of feel like I have a sense of to do something right, to use my voice for the right cause. I say to speak about more important things is what I mean. Bring awareness, this and that. I was listening to something today, and it was a grieving mother. And I don't even know on YouTube they have this community, the grieving community, if you will. But it makes a lot of sense. You have a lot of people who have lost kids, and they're coming to YouTube to hear, free speech, to hear things that mainstream media is not saying when it comes to these cases. And they get hooked. They watch and this and that, and before you know it, I'm sure they're supporting financially and everything else. And you have to really watch some of these YouTubers, man, because they're scumbags. And this one hits home because it hits home hard. Look, I started YouTube because I was going through a depression. I had lost somebody, very close to me. I had lost somebody, and I was going through some things in my head. It's how you deal with it. I didn't react with drugs, alcohol, violence, but it came close to all. When you lose somebody, you need the person who took that person. When you lose somebody, you need for the person who you feel took the person away from you to pay. It is what it is. Okay, and I can relate to this one because, like I said, I lost somebody very close to me, and I understand a parent that's grieving. It's the hardest thing in the world. I've watched it unfold with my own eyes, change my own mother's life. Don't work the phone the same, can't think the same, completely change her life. So it hits me hard, man, when shenanigans are at play here. It really does. To people like that are grieving, and I'm mostly speaking to parents who have lost their own. Be careful, man, with some of these channels. Be careful. I will always expose them. I'll always put it out there. We keep it factual over here. Doing true crime, talking about these cases, protesting, going to the laundries. It's a new audience. First coming onto the internet, I was majority talking about prison experiences, things that happen in there, reaction videos to things, and some politics. So the audience is completely different. Over here with cases in crime, it's majority women, and a lot of these women have been hurt by domestic violence. They're also in the grieving community, so you have to be careful. And you if I can tell you that on a video, don't think for 1 second these people don't understand the audience. professional panhandlers is what it is. You know, be careful with these people. Manipulation, mind games, extortion come in all shape, form, sizes, disguises. You have to be careful. I feel like I should get this out on the internet because you see a lot of shenanigans. You know, especially if you're coming to the internet and you're new and you don't understand the genre, the people that you may follow, the history, the history of those people, those channels. You know, always say this: do your own research. If I say something sometimes on videos and it is a heartfelt message, or if it's just something that is going against mainstream media, if I say it on a video, it's true. But just to assure you, I always say do your own research. It's very important that people do that. That says a lot, because how do you do that nowadays? You have to know, if you're here watching this video right now, you have found a way to get your information, no matter what it is, away from the mainstream media. But when someone says do your own research, that doesn't mean Google it, okay? Because that Google is also part of the problem. You know, YouTubers, content creators, influencers, a lot of them strive to do it full time. A lot of them strive to do it as a career. You know, that would also make you 100% totally liable, totally open to Google being your boss. That's a slippery slope. Very slippery slope. Tough to weigh out. But for the grieving community, keep your head on. Think right. Crisis actors, no bueno. Find channels that are factual. You know what I mean? And don't get sucked into shenanigans. And much respect to everybody. Swipe Out on Radio. Keep it real. Until the next one, y'all. I'm out.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe, bitches.